music. The salsa is everywhere in movies, TV, clubs, music videos, and dance school. Do you know someone like this Latin dance appears so sexy and hot? The salsa is an international Latin dance style that has its roots in Africa, the Caribbean, South and North America. Salsa is defined as a mixture of different ingredients to flavor the food. It's only to a spice flavor, denominating the main feature of this very hot dance. Italy started in Africa with the conga, leather or wood, that dating back from the slave tribe brought from Africa to the Caribbean in the form of rumba. These rhythms are used to venerate their various gods. These slaves were forced to convert to Christianity, but kept their music and dance, just changing the names to what he referred to their gods. In Cuba, the rhythms of Africa do mix with the music of Cuba and dancing dancehall, which was a mixture of Creole dance and against European dance. And opera, his style now is Cuban song, and you begin to hear the K as an element of Afro-Cuban music. The K to the most important element of Latin American music, Afro-Caribbean and West Africa. Radio reached Cuba 1922 when Americans who escaped from prohibition. This large population exposed to our Cuban and Afro-Caribbean music has become popular in the United States. Under the name of rumba music and dancing began making their first appearance in the halls of America dance during the 30s. In Cuba, dancing in clubs had become the most widespread style in classroom, direct son of the dancer and contradance, and from there on each episode often seemed to be a time when dancers and musicians seek alternatives that entertain and put to dance again. His dancing style which was once a good, heavy, and monotone. He entered the dansonete and the end of the topic to make it more cheerful and lost for dancers, then an oriental, then the mambo in the 40s, cha-cha-cha in the 50s, the pachanga in the 60s, and so on up to the timba in the 80s. It was so old rhythm that unites a Latin people, the salsa. The right was destroying society. Candy Big Bounce, the Tito Puentes, Machito and Rodriguez, and Boogaloo Fever. In the late 60s, Arif Soneros then sang the story of salsa. Jibaritos of Hector Lavoe and Chao Feliciano, also musicians and singers like Johnny Colon, Joe Batan, Johnny Pacheco, Willie Colon, Chao Feliciano, Larry Harlow, Soneros, Ismael Quintana, and Ismael Miranda, Roland New and Dusty. In Puerto Rico, El Gran Combo and Roberto Roena were already in the early charts. Mel Rivera with his bomba and plenty salsa places to enjoy a Latin America. From Panama comes a young woman, a young man with many dance, and is the man who began the salsa with continues. The reunion Rubén Blades. Years pass and a every new face and figures appear as a Frankie Ruiz and Eddie Santiago took possession on the population of females with his sensual salsa or monga and with reggae and Afro-Caribbean rhythm bases, special Cubans and Puerto Ricans as are food and put more elements of soul and jazz, forging a new sound. The salsa comes from the neighborhoods of New York and conquering the world. The history of the most authentic Latin music genre. I am proud to be a lover of the genre. The sound and the flower is most sublime for the soul and mood. You should the will feel good, not upheld.